So, do I recommend doing foster care when you have small kids? Well, Becky and I wanted to do foster care early on in our relationship before kids. I believe even before marriage, it had been something we had talked about. And when we started having kids, we both sort of agreed to put it on hold and put it off until our kids are older and till we're at a more stable place and a healthy place where I think we were thinking our family could handle it. But I think that's a lot because we really didn't know much about foster care in general, and we had assumptions that may or may not have been true. And I remember it was at I believe, our ninth anniversary dinner. We were talking to each other, and it came up in conversation, and we basically just put the question out: what are we scared of? Like, why are we wanting to push it off until the kids are older? And it came out that after discussion that we both kind of had some fears about bringing a foster child into our house with young kids, and so the fear for us was, abuse or trauma or what that child would bring into our house and how that would affect our kids. And we like to control everything, but we made a decision at that day that we can't control everything in this process, but it's on our heart. So let's step into it. And so we decided to take the first step of taking class. And as we stepped into class and started all the training, we found out that you don't have to say yes to every situation. And as a prospective foster parent, you can actually set parameters to what you feel like your family can handle. You know your family the best, and we knew we wanted to keep the age under a certain age, and we preferred to have a young girl at the time, and we wanted to make sure there was no sexual abuse in the situation, just since we had two young girls in our house. And so the question, do I recommend it? You know your family the best. I can't say yes or no, but what I can say is ask yourself that question: what is the fear? What's holding you back? And if it's a real thing, and if it's something you really don't think you can do, then perhaps I wouldn't recommend it. But if it's something that you feel like if you had the right placement offered to you and it would fit well with what your family looks like and how it's structured, then I would say most definitely it can. It's a very positive situation for the foster child, for us, and just as importantly for our girls to go through this process with us. So if you feel like your family can handle it, and if you feel like you know what your family can handle, I would recommend it and take that step into it.